Right, we're looking over now to where the new polytunnel that I'll be putting up this year is going. That white IBC tank right in the middle of the frame there is going to be right dead centre in the middle of my tunnel. There's a lot of work to do over there. I just thought I'd give you an update and a view of what's happening. You can see the tree in the background there that's leaning badly. It's rotten. It's got to come down before I build anything over there, because it will threaten to come right down in the middle of it. There are plans in place. There's a new plot holder over there and he is arranging to have it taken down. Once that's down, then I can build the tunnel. But I still have a lot of work over there to do. So we'll get you in a bit closer and show you what needs to be done. Well, you can just see the timber edgings of the bed that's in place at present. The polytunnel will line up with those timber edgings right at the front here, and it'll go 10 foot back. It's going to run the full length of this bed. There are plants in it at present which will going to need to be moved, so I'll be getting that done over the next week or two. Okay, we're looking directly along the bed now, and you can see there's a lot in here. On the right hand side of the bed edgings, it's full of raspberries down there. They're just starting to come through. They all need to be moved. Right the way down the centre and either side of the IBC tank, I've got redcurrants and blackcurrants. They all need to come up as well. And apart from the obvious clearing the weeds, which is not much of an issue for me, but that's where the tunnel's going to be. It's still going to be coming to where you can see this white sacking on the floor here. That's about as far over as the tunnel will come from the left hand side, timber edging. Right, this is towards the left hand side, the bottom of the tunnel, and you can see I've got some trees in here in these tree protectors. These are 6 fruit trees, or rather they are rootstocks for fruit trees. I planted them about this time last year with the idea that I want to graft my own varieties onto them, so they're basic rootstocks. The first 3 on the right hand side are apple rootstocks, and they are MM106, and the 3 on the left are plum rootstocks, and they are St. Julian. These need to be moved and replanted, and so that I can continue this. The plan has always been that 2 of each would be grafted this year straight away into fruit trees, and the 3rd of each will be left to stool up so that I can grow my own rootstocks and therefore grow more trees in the future. Now, I've been speaking with Woody at Cumbrian Homestead, and on his advice, because we had a little conversation on his channel. I'll put the link in the description to there, so you can go and have a look at Woody's channel. And to plant them at a 20-degree angle, so when I move them I must take that into account, and thanks to Woody for that advice. I say go and have a look at his site. He's doing some wonderful things over there. Right, you can see a suspended board behind the rootstocks. That represents ground level at the top of the polytunnel, so it shows how much of a slope we've got there. I ideally wouldn't like that for the tunnel, so what I'm going to be doing is raising the ground down this bit, so once everything's cleared out and the tree's gone and so on, then I can get to work, and there'll be a lot of groundwork to do before I even think of putting the tunnel up. So it's going to be I think a most of the year job really to get this done. I'm going to have to move soil from other places and bank it up and almost terrace it in an effect, because I prefer the tunnel to go down onto level ground. So about 18 inches drop from one end to the other, and a few daffs are popping their head up now, closely followed by the tulips, which is good. I know where those daffs are going today. They're going home with me in a bucket. You can also give your hard standing paths a good brush down. We're going to get plenty of rain between now and spring. Give it a brush down, the rain will wash the rest off. Just makes life a little bit easier after all the winter muck that's all over the paths. It's also a good time to think about your water butts wherever you've got them around your plot. Over time things can gather in them and start to breed, and that can then turn into infestations on your plants. So once a year it's good to empty them completely, clean them out and let nature fill them up again when it rains. So I'll be doing that. I'll be using this water to wash the path down that you just saw me sweep, so that makes that a little bit tidier. I'll clean this out, and then over the next month or so rain will fill it up again. So all my water butts will be done, especially the ones in the tunnels. They're the ones that stay warm over winter and they really grow things fast. And in fact, the one in the tunnel here now is like bath water. It's horrible, so that needs to be done.